G'day folks, I am down here at Palawood Restaurant. They don't actually open till 11 o'clock and it's only about 9 a.m. at the moment, but I was running around the place. I'm still in Bacolod and I was running around trying to find the correct bus terminal to get a bus down to Dermagetti. I stay one night at Dermagetti and then I'm going down to Tambobo Bay where the boat building village is. A lot of foreigners live on boats there in the bay. It's like $10 a week. So one of my dreams is of course to build a boat, as you may or may not know. Preferably a Harry Proa, but I like Hans Klaas boat as well, on Tong Java 2. Here it is here. And here is the Harry Proa for your reference. And I want to build a boat in between the two using, kind of hard to explain really, but you'll see in the boat, the Ong Tong Java 2 boat with Hans Klaas is made from planked wood. I think they call it scarfing or something, I'm really not sure, but he's used a hardwood. Made it in Senegal or somewhere up in that area, up in Africa, but I just love the simplicity of his boat. I'm not a fan of his sail system there, but I'm a real fan of the Harry Proas and how they shunt, because you only need one person to successfully sail that. So anyway, so I'm down here a bit early because I went to the bus stop, and then after that I tried to find an open vape shop, which I found a vape shop, but it wasn't open, so I've just come down here to kill some time, and I've already ordered my first beer. It's only 9 a.m. So anyway, let's have a look over here, eh? This is the bar area to this restaurant called Palawood Restaurant. I'll just spin you around a little bit. There's a restaurant sort of up over in there, and there's dining in here. And over here today they have a function in here, and I'm told there is a billiard room and a karaoke bar which will be available sometime after lunch. So if I stick around that long, I'll go in there and sing some karaoke. And let's go over here. Let's say hello to these guys over here. We've got lovely Cherry there. Hey Cherry. And Ronell's done a runner. He didn't want to be on camera. So let's have a look out here. I just got bitten by a bloody ant. Some kind of ant bit me, I think. Anyway, that's the view. And here is the beer. I might need to go to the toilet in a minute. Here we go, folks. A meat lovers overloaded pizza from Palawood Restaurant. Check that out. Whoa, baby. Yummy. Beautiful. Awesome. That looks good, doesn't it? Hello, how are you? YouTube.
Hi.
What are these you got there? Takoyaki. Is that Japanese?
Yes. Japanese.
What's in? What have you got inside there?
Inside we have crab.
Crab, squid, bacon. Ham, bacon. Right. Good morning, everybody. It's Ash here, just leaving Bacolod on my way down to Tambobo Bay to visit Nigel, the boat builder from Tongo Sail in Beach Resorts. The time is 10 minutes past 7 in the morning, Monday morning on December 16th, I think. Yeah, December 16th. And I've rented a taxi to take me because I heard some horror stories about the buses that the locals, not the foreigners, that when they're travelling long distances, they all get car sick and throw up everywhere on the bus, and the bus driver, or whatever the person is that looks after the temperature in the bus, turns the AC down really, really cold in these buses to try and snuff out the smell. So I'm cool with freezing cold. I prefer that in tropical weather, but the smell of vomit and people, gagging and throwing up around me is not my cup of cocoa. Oh no. So I worked out a deal, or I should say a friend of mine worked out a deal with a local taxi driver, and I got a bargain price, which is 5,000 pesos. It's at least 5 or 6 hour drive, depending on traffic, maybe even more. So 5,000 pesos, about 1,000 pesos is about 26, 27 Australian dollars, depending on the exchange rate, of course. And I'm just a lot more comfortable in a taxi. It's just me and the driver. He's allowed me to smoke in here. I won't show you his face, simply because I don't want to get him into trouble. And that's good. I've just shouted us both breakfast, Jollibee breakfast. If you're unaware, guys, in the Philippines, they love their chicken and they love their Jollibee. Oh my God. Anyway, we're on our way. So I'll keep you posted when I get there. I'm going to visit Nigel, an expat, double expat. I believe, if I've watched and heard correctly on the YouTube video that I saw him being interviewed by another chap, that he was originally from England, but he's been in Australia long enough that he's pretty much lost his English accent. And he's been living out here in Tambobo Bay for over 20 years, I believe. And he's made all kinds of boats. He makes them there. He has 12 carpenters, local carpenters, that help him build these boats. And I am told that a single boat, I don't know what size they are yet, takes about 6 months. I guess that's for a mono hull, but we will see. As you know, what I want is a combination between a Harry Proa that shunts and something like Hans Klaas boat, Ongtong Java 2 or 1. So it's basically 2 canoes connected together by beams, roped down, and one canoe is longer than the other. So it's based on a Pacific Proa, I think, but with the Harry Proas, the sails are on the side that the saloon is not on. So I can't remember if it's leeward side or windward side, but there's 2 sails on the other side, and there's very little gear because these things shunt and they are operatable by a single person. So that is really important for me. It is, I believe, last time I checked, only $10 a week Australian to live upon your boat in Tambobo Bay. I'm hoping that by the time I finish my boat, that there'll be a mooring available there. So we will see, but that is the plan. Whether it comes to fruition or not, we will see. But the first step is going and talking to Nigel, picking his brains, and seeing if we can come up with some kind of a plan. Harry Proa boats are, basically infused resin, which is sort of foam core with slices through it, and they're vacuum sealed, and the resins pass through a vacuum. And they're very strong, very light, unsinkable, so I'm told. But to get the materials for a boat, there's a 50-footer, pardon me, or a 60-footer, which is what I'm looking for. I think the materials are around about $35,000. Now, I don't have that sort of money available on me, so the project I want to do is a planked boat out of the local hardwood, and do it in stages, because I'll be back and forth from here every few months. And I need to be able to have the workers stop while I'm back in Australia, and when I come back here, resume work, and I'll help manage the project with Nigel if all goes well. So that is one plan. Another plan is to lease some land over here and build another one of my bucket list projects, which is an alternative dwelling made out of cob. And that is, another thing altogether entirely. So what I really want to do first, guys, is build this boat, simply because I don't need to lease any land or anything like that, and I don't need to build a house yet, and I can sail around. So, and that is a really nice way to live for me. As you know, I like to travel. So without any further ado, I'll stop ranting, and maybe a few other stops along the way. So maybe a little bit around Dermageddon, we'll stop for a bit of lunch or whatever, and then I'll pan around there a little bit, and then obviously I think it's about an hour drive from Dermageddon down to Tambobo Bay. Alright. Okay, so we just passed Bago City back there about 10 minutes back, and we're sort of hugging the coastline a little bit here, but it happened so quick I couldn't get my camera out quick enough to show you guys. That's on that side, the right side of me, but on the left side for the last sort of 20, maybe 30 minutes, the volcano on the left that has had some, I think, I keep getting these warnings on my phone, really loud alarms. I don't even know how they're doing that. I guess because they know that my phone's IP address is here in the Philippines, and it just, their algorithm just sends it out. I really don't know, but it's really loud, and I've had about 10 or 15 of those alarms and they just go off, sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes you're having a quiet moment in a cafe drinking a coffee, and this thing will just go off and just fucking freak you out. But anyway, that's on the left. It's enshrouded in cloud, and what I can possibly say is some kind of gas from the, underneath the volcano. So that was pretty cool, but I wasn't able to get any of that either, because it's kind of little snippets of little gaps going through, and it's not enough to bother filming. But this thing is fucking massive, mate, and it's meant to have been 30 or 40 k's away from Bacolod where I was staying, but when you see the size of this thing, like when we just got out of Bacolod and headed into the sort of provincey area, and I started to see it, I thought, man, if that thing erupted, I think you could kiss Bacolod goodbye. It is huge. Anyway, I'll keep you posted as we go. So, this driver of this taxi, I'm not concerned, but we've stopped at about 10 different gas stations. We filled up at one, right? So this trip's going to cost me 5,000 pesos, right? But I had to give him 2,000 up front for the gasoline. And we did that at the very first petrol station, but then we stopped at about another 9 after that. And I kind of think I know why now. I'm thinking, fucking, what's going on? He keeps talking to me in the local dialect, and I have no idea what he's saying, but he's under the hood now. I think he's gone to all of these petrol stations looking for a very specific part for his engine. I don't know what's going on, but now we've just stopped at a hardware store, and he's opened the hood again. This is probably the third time he's opened the hood since we've left at various petrol stations. And so I don't know what part it is he's looking for, but he's sprinkling, looks like liquid of some sort in there. Okay, which is interesting why they didn't have that particular liquid at a petrol station. Anyway, it's one of life's little mysteries. Let's hope we get there. All right.
Try something new. Shout out to me, shout out to you. But first things first, we gon' set the mood. Cause every day's a vibe, do you feel it? Ooh, so fresh, don't you see the kicks? I used to dream about days like this. Every day feeling like it's summer. I knew one day that I would come up. I feel it coming my way. And I know it's gon' stay. Cause I'm just here to have a good time. I'm just here to live a good life. Tell me if you with it. Alright. Tell me if you with it. Alright. I'm just here
driving here is a little bit similar to Vietnam, where it's kind of, you know, one side of the road is for motorbikes. It's the right lane. There's 2 lanes pretty much everywhere you go here, and the right lane is for the bikes, and the left lane is for the cars, trucks, etc. And but yeah, it's similar to Vietnam. There's a lot of sort of shortcuts going on, but one thing I've noticed here is the suicidal merging that they do in Vietnam. I have not witnessed that here. What I mean by that is in Vietnam, they will just pull out of a side street and not even look, and the responsibility from the Vietnamese perspective is that you should allow these sort of events in your riding or driving life, so to speak. It's absolutely crazy. No wonder so many people get, you know, killed in Vietnam. You know, and that just comes down to education, really. Anyway, yeah, it's a little bit, you know, dog eat dog here, sort of, you know, a bit of speeding, a bit of, you know, bit of this, bit of that, bit of tooting on the horn, but the horns here are nothing like they are in Vietnam. Like, it's just in Vietnam, it's just, they're really loud and obnoxious and, you know, scare your soul right out of its temple sort of thing. And, but I'm happy to say that that's not the case here. The weather today is quite sunny, it's humid. The taxi that I'm in is very nicely air conditioned. I've got a little bit of leg room there. I've been travelling for about, I don't know, nearly an hour, but you know, lots of stops. So anyway, he fixed whatever it was he needed to fix, and now we're just going straight there. Let's go. So we've just entered into Benalbagan, which is a little provincial township. The time now is 17 minutes past 8 in the morning. We probably left, you know, about 7 a.m. really, after everything was said and done. We stopped at Jollibee, get some breakfast, and that's it. But I want to have a quick chat to you. I'd like to see, you know, in the cities, pretty much everyone speaks English. I'm wondering what that's, you know, is that transferable into the provinces to the locals? You know, we're talking about village life, yeah, fishing life, village life. Are they as polished in their English as the, you know, the burbs, the cities, the concrete jungle, so to speak? We will soon see. Okay, we've just entered into Kambangkalan city, and the time is 8:48 a.m. in the morning. So I've been driving for almost 2 hours. And a sign there says Dermageddon City 126, and then there's another 45 clicks after that to Tambobo Bay. So we've got at least another 3 to 4 hours to go. 3 hours to Dermageddon, I would say, based on how we've been, the kilometres and speed we've been doing. It seems to be sort of like you hit a little bit of a township, and then it goes provincial, like farmland, and then, you know, 10 k's, 15 k's farmland, and then you hit another little town, basically. Yes. The roads here are pretty bumpy. So through this mountainous area here, because of the bumps and the corners, it's impossible to sleep. So I've got 2 things keeping me awake. One of them is the roads and curiosity, because I've never been here before, and I sort of just want to take it all in, you know. Yeah. So I've been seeing these signs for checkpoints, and one of the letters, 3 letters, AFP, checkpoint or whatever, I'm assuming that's Armed Federal Police, I don't know, but anyway, we just went through the first one. We've been through several of them, but they weren't guarded. That was the first one that we'd actually been through, where I saw army camouflage fatigue guys, 2 of them sitting down, and a police officer. They were all armed, but they're all just sitting down, and we just slowly drove through, and the taxi driver nodded to the cop, and we just kept going. So I'm not sure how much of a checkpoint that is. Anyway, I didn't film it because it came up so quick and I didn't have time, but so we just went past a building that's in construction, which said, quite a large building actually, it said Municipality of, oh Christ, now I've forgotten the bloody name of it. Oh God, I've forgotten the name of it. You know why I forgot the name of it? Because we almost had an accident. We've just stopped now so he can take a leak. Oh man, we were like a bee's dick away from becoming a part of some truck's rear end. And that's why I remember now, the municipality of Mabinay. Mabinay, I believe it was called. I still draw breath. How lovely. So there's a lot of roadworks going on up through this mountain pass. It's probably the third or fourth sort of one we've been through, but we've sort of been stopped a couple of times for about 2 to 3 minutes each time. It's not traffic, it's just roadworks, and quite extensive really, but I've never been here before, so it's not it's not a frustration really. I'm quite enjoying it, and just seeing how these people live. Lots of churches, even though we're, before we got up through the mountain pass, every kilometre or so there's another church left and right side, and they're a bit more scarce up here, but they're everywhere, mate. So, Catholic Christian or Christian seems to be the main religion on this particular island that I'm on. I don't know what you call it. I was in Negros Occidental, and I'm heading towards Negros Oriental, which is where Tambobo Bay is, and I think Dermageti is part of that as well. So I believe that Mindanao, is mainly a Muslim section of the Philippines. I could be wrong on that. Here's Macca's in the Philippines, mate, in Dermageti. I'll spin you around. It's pretty choggers. We're standing in the line to order there. Hello, kumusta, Dermageti, McDonald's. Oi, kumusta, oi. It's pretty flat out, man. Traffic was a nightmare. All right. Okay, folks, we've just left Dermageti, or we're still in Dermageti outskirts. Finished our Macca's lunch. What can I say about the McDonald's here? I think that we are spoiled in Australia. The chips are not quite the same. I think they must use different potatoes. The meat, the patties is dry. The chips are served a bit sort of lukewarm. It reminds me of McDonald's in Leongatha, T-Man. Yeah, where they like to serve their food lukewarm or even better, cold. So anyway, would I go there again? Never again. But it filled the gap. But those hamburgers, if they didn't have sauce on there, you'd swear you were eating dirt. Anyway, so some of the places we've got to go through before we get to Tambobo Bay. The first one out of Dermageti is called Banalad. Then there's Bakong. And by the look on my phone, we are heading down Highway 7 or something like that. And then we're going to go through Dain, D-A-U-I-N, and then Massaplot Nord, and then Massaplot Sur, and then Maloué, and then we're pretty much there. So let's see if we can pinpoint Banalad when we go through it, so we know we're on the right track. I screamed out to some guy that was standing on a corner with a bunch of other people around him because we're at an intersection, and I said, Tambobo Way, this way or this way, and he's like, I said, Siaton, Tambobo. He goes, oh yeah, this way. So let's hope that the information is correct. I'm sure it is, because by the look of it on Google Maps, we have to hug the coastline all the way down. And because I don't have Wi-Fi, and because I forgot to download the bloody map for the area for Google Maps offline maps, we're going to be relying on the goodwill of other people. And yeah, do it right. Alright, this is the home stretch. Yeah, keep going. I'm just talking to the camera, mate. Sorry. And we're almost there. It's only about 1 kilometre away. It's going to open up the ocean in a minute, and we're going to see water and boats being built, and that's the reason why I'm here, guys. We've already gone past, here it comes. We've already gone past one of the areas where they have all the boats moored, but this is the part where they build them, I think, coming up. So we've got to go down left and it veers around to the right. And we go along the foreshore, like I'm on this side of the window. Yeah. Here we go. Wow, yeah. Here we go, and then to the right.
Right.
Manon, yeah, to the right, buddy. Here we go. This is Bonabonanon. Yo. Keep going. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, you want to have a look? It's all right. Take your time.
Right, right.
Yeah, straight ahead, Bo. Straight ahead. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Let's take it all in. Another dog in the middle of the road having a bit of a siesta. Got some little things here. Well, little restauranty things. There we go. We're off to see Nigel from Tongo Sail Inn Beach Resort, mate. Which apparently is straight ahead. Yes. So this is the area where they build boats, I believe. Somewhere along. Yeah, there's a boat builder there. He's building a boat. There he is. Busy, you can't wave. Hello. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, keep straight ahead. Yeah. There'll be a sign up ahead that says Tongo Sail Inn Beach Resort. Wow, we got a, what's that there? That's a catamaran. Okay. A small one. Too small for me. Hello. Oh, there's one there. They're debarnacling. Right, that's okay, that's star. Ooh. You okay? Get through okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, look, that's pretty thin. I don't know if you guys can appreciate how thin this road is here, but it's pretty thin. But it looks like other cars have come along here before, so we'll see. Oh my god. It should, I don't know if that's it, but road is welcome. Yep, left, down, left. Yep. That's it there, guys. Tongo, I don't know if you can see it, but that's it, going in. Wow. Here. Well, that's good. You'll be able to, wow, they've got some nice little, geez, he's been busy.